Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Easy Crypto here. So today we're going to be talking about HBAR and why I believe people are missing out on this particular opportunity. So when we're looking at a portfolio in general, we're going to have some DGM plays, right guys? So we're going to have our plays apps, we're going to have our Myrias, we're going to have our Hello tokens, we're going to have all that kind of range of cryptocurrencies, but we want to have a set of really consistent cryptocurrencies that we know are going to give us a return. Obviously, nothing is 100% final, but we can decrease the risk massively when we're talking about such big market cap coins in such great sectors, guys, with such good partnerships. Now, if you think about it, why would these great partnerships, why would these massive companies partner with a project if it was going to go to shit? Okay guys, so that's where you have to look at it, and that is one of the things what I look for when I invest in a project is their partnerships and who those partners are. If they've got big partnerships and they're legit, the team's docs, then I think that's a big tick for me. So coming to HBAR, why is it a good time to invest now? Now obviously over the last month we did have a spike, so we were at roughly around 9 cents here. Now we're back down at 7 cents, so we're 14% down on the month. On the year we're up about 15%, so nothing major. Now I do believe it's still a good time to be able to DCA into HBAR right now, and I would be doing DCA into HBAR and Casper, particularly because Casper's around 10 cents, HBAR's around 7 cents, so it's still a decent time to be buying. But I want to just bring you some news around HBAR and what has happened and why it is actually outperforming a lot of other cryptocurrencies right now. So HBAR shines, record breaking 164 million daily transactions, market cap reaches 2.9 billion. This is really good news, guys. So here we go. So during Q4 23, HBAR circulating market cap experienced a 78% quarter-over-quarter increase, reaching 2.9 billion. This growth surpassed the overall crypto market's growth rate of 54%. So it beat the overall crypto market growth rate by quite a significant percentage as well, outperforming most cryptocurrencies. So signifying HBAR's growing influence. The year-on-year change for HBAR stood at 211%, reflecting the network's progress and adoption. So that's obviously shown within the price as well. So if you invested early, we're going to get the better return. So in the same line, HBAR's network revenue witnessed a substantial 59% quarter-on-quarter increase, amounted to 1.6 million in quarter 4 2023, primarily driven by a 66% quarter-on-quarter surge in transactions, noticeably propelled by the HBAR consensus service. So we're getting a lot more transactions on the HBAR network now. This is really bullish news, guys, and it is a safe project in my opinion. It's one of the safest projects we can be investing in right now. It's not going to be a bad shout at all, guys. So for the particular bull run, and I don't know if you guys have used HR before, but if you haven't, I would actually go and buy a little bit and see how good it is when you do try and transfer it from a wallet to a exchange, right guys? It is so much easier than your Ethereum. It's got way less fees, it's so quick, it arrives straight away, there's no hassle with it. And that's another reason, while trying to take my profits, if I've got a large amount of HBAR, it's going to be so much easier to actually be able to cash out. And that is actually a really important point. If you can't cash out, you can't monetize those particular gains you have in a particular coin, guys. So that is a massive factor as well. So where do we think HBAR can go in this current bull cycle now? A really conservative mark, so we're at 7 cents at the moment. Apologies, 7 cents at the moment. And if HBAR had a market cap of 33.7 billion, HBAR would be worth $1, an upside of a 12x. So right now, you're pretty much guaranteeing yourself a 12x. Now, as we always say, we'd never take our profits at the dollar mark. We'd start to take profits at the kind of 93 cents range, just because people, when they hit that dollar mark, you're going to see a massive sell-off. then to be honest, it probably could reach I think the highs we're going to see is potentially a $2 HBAR, which is still, I mean, it's bullish, but I mean, it's not crazy, and that would give you a 26x from this position. My personal strategy would be to take profits at 92 cents and then to leave a moon bag for the rest, guys. That's my particular strategy. And a 33 points, this will be a $67.3 billion market cap. I mean, that's pushing it, but to be fair, it could do it, especially with the ETF news, which we've never had before. Obviously the halving, the ETF news. We've had all these big players, China's coming into play now. Obviously, eyes are on the crypto market, and especially this bull cycle. It could be the super bull run, guys. So this is a really good asset to buy if you want a conservative coin that you're not going to stress over. You're not going to lose sleep over, because it's not going to go to shit, and you're not going to lose all your money for an easy, 10 to 26x between those two markets, guys. So personally, I think it's a really, really, really clever choice. We're going to just pretty quickly go over to DeFi Llama now. So we've got 81.27 million total value locked, and I wanted just to show you the volume. So I'll just put this over here for a second. So volume wise, look, so down here, volume, we were at 1.81 million in roughly in end of August. We were continuing on this trajectory, really actually lowering in August, and then look at this volume, guys. So this volume is huge. It's 3.65 million here, and then we have actually reached 4 million there, and then we've reached 6.43 million US dollars volume wise, which is huge. As we can see, the price is actually going down slightly, but the volume traded is going up. In my opinion, this is a really bullish sign, and it will lead to a price increase very shortly. So if you want a really good coin, really good fundamentals, then take a look, guys. It's experienced a previous bull run, so it's battle tested before. We always like to see that, especially with our safer kind of picks. Personally think it's a very good choice. Now we'll go on to the website just quickly. So if I take you over here, I'll put you over there. So HBAR, the next big thing on Hedera. So ultimately, these are the main points. I'm not going to go into massive detail about the technology itself, but the main points that everyone's going to basically be able to understand, right? That's what I want to bring this channel for, is easy to understand cryptocurrency, guys. I'm not going into too much technical depth. Okay, so we've got low cost immediate settlement. So transaction on HBAR costs an average of 0.001 and settle with finality in 3 to 5 seconds. No more waiting for block confirmations. So obviously with Ethereum, you're looking at block confirmations, and the time that it takes to transact is a lot higher. HBAR is basically immediate, and you can, like I said, try it out, guys. If you buy HBAR, deposit it into your crypto wallet or your cold storage or whatever, and then you transfer it back. How easy it is, how cheap it is. There's basically no fees, and ultimately that is going to be a massive factor. If you've got a lot of money in a certain project and you have to sell, you've got Ethereum fees, you've got all these other fees when you're selling it. It's a big factor. HBAR, no fees, immediate transaction. It's safe. You look at your, that feeling you have when you transfer some crypto. You get the wallet address, transfer it, and it's like, where are we? 10 minutes are gone, 15 minutes gone. Is it going to make it? HBAR immediate. There's no stress with this. If you've got a lot of money into this coin, you get 10 to 20x, and it's immediate. That's big for me. So here we are. HBAR's native services reliably scale to 10,000 TPS and beyond, powering the most demanding mission critical Web3 applications and protocols. We've got Ferris access and ordering. HBAR is leaders of proof of stake network with a BTF hash graph consensus. Transactions contain a consensus timestamps and are fairly ordered. And a big thing about this project as well is that it's carbon negative commitment. So it is really efficient for the environment as well. As you can see, the efficiency of hash graph consensus enables Hedera to the most sustainably public network based on average energy consumed per transaction are basically nothing, really, according to a recent study conducted by University College of London. HBAR is committed to being a carbon negative public network through the purchase of quarterly carbon credits to offset the small amount of emissions from all public facing infrastructure. So there we go. It is really, really good project, guys. And some of the actual what's it called, partnerships they've got are unbelievable. Like, so yeah, some of the governing open source public network governed by the leading organizations around the world. You know, you've got Dell, you've got IBM, you've got Google, guys, you've got all of these, you've got LG. It is absolutely brilliant what we've got here. And we've got, as you can see here, we've got 116,265, was that billion? 100, yes, so it's 116 billion transactions in the last 24 hours, which is crazy. 3.1 seconds to consensus finality, which is basically immediate, 1, 2, 3, and an average cost per transaction of minuscule amount, with a very, very good obviously a kilowatt per, I don't even know what that number is, average kilowatt per transaction is basically nothing. So it's very efficient, it's cheap, it's quick, and people are using it. So price is going to go up. It's, in my opinion, a really good project. Moving on from that month into the project, just looking at the growth as well. So socials are obviously still important with HBAR, even though it speaks for itself. You know, we are still seeing growth with their social media following. So we have 314,000 on the 17th to the 12th, and then we have now got 320,000 so forth. So we added about 6,000 followers within a week or so, which is still a bullish sentiment. We've got a significant value on the score, like we like to see on TweetScout, which means the people that are following HBAR have got a significant following. So there's lots of influencers with a significant following, or people in general with a significant following HBAR in general, which is really good to see, guys. Now, charting wise, here we are. So if you were buying in back in October 23, congratulations, because you're up a decent amount. But from this particular point, we are up 114%. We've made a slight retracement here, which is why it is a decent opportunity to buy in. So from these particular levels here, we are down 23%. Still a great opportunity to buy, guys. And I believe that it will hit at least $1 in this bull cycle, and that's being bearish. $2, I believe, is the value I'll be targeting this bull cycle. So just to quickly finish off, we want some bullish sentiment to finish the video. So look, so we are on here. So if we scroll up here, Bitcoin hit 60k in February. I'll give 5,000 Bitcoin to one person randomly who retweets his post and is following me. Let's have a quick look. So breaking news, SEC likely to approve spot Ethereum ETFs on May the 23rd, 850 billion Standard Chartered Bank. That's massively bullish news. I believe that the Ethereum ETF won't be a massive sell the news event. Particularly, I do think we'll start to head towards an altcoin season after that. So here we end. Just in Bitcoin will easily get to half the market capitalization of gold. Head fund chief saying that those kind of bullish sentiments, which is great news as well. And then we've got BlackRock accumulated over 52,000 Bitcoin in the last 3 weeks. So mega accumulation there again. Breaking news, Binance partners with Swiss banks for enhanced crypto custody. So basically what we can see from overall general consensus is that the adoption from the world itself is the adoption of crypto is becoming massive now. So there's massive adoption, and coming from this, we spoke about this last week in terms of Google ads. So the ETFs that got approved are now being shown on Google ads, which is obviously then going to show it to more and more people. And if we just quickly look at Google Trends, we'll see if anything has improved from the last time we did this. So we did this about a week ago, I'd say, or a couple of weeks ago. So if I just type in here, crypto, and we go into the past 5 years, and we're going to go to worldwide. So this obviously we're seeing here is the bull cycle, the bull market. So when people are talking about cryptocurrency, this is where we see the top of the bull cycle, and people are obviously talking about the coin. We'll see this graph go up. As you can see, every time we're at the top of the bull cycle, that's when it's peak interest. So now we are still hovering in this line here, which is still kind of way off where we were before. We're still going up. We had a slight dip down here, which is crazy. If we quickly type in here as well, Bitcoin, and see what that results gives us. So worldwide in the past 5 years, like I said, when we're coming towards the bull cycles, the interest peaks. Now look, we've had a slight peak here and a retracement here. So we're still, guys, I still do believe that we are at least 6 months off seeing around 6 months off seeing some significant gains in our altcoins and crypto in general. But yeah, so if you like the video, like, share and subscribe, guys. And where do I think HBAR can go? I think this bull cycle, it's going to hit the $1 to $2 range. So yeah, thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next one.